Welcome back, guys. Skillionaire here, casting a very special game for you today. In the red corner, we have OK Bro, you won. This is the alias of none other than Marmelada himself, the player in first place in the 1v1 ladder. So if you're going to learn anything from any of my games, it's probably going to be this guy. In the yellow corner, we have Sexy Machine Gun of Love. This guy's got one of the best names I think I've ever seen in War Selection, but he is also a really good player as well. I don't recall exactly where he is on the ladder, but he is very high. I mean, after all, he is playing with the guy in first place. So both these players are incredible players. Let's see how this game pans out. I'm going to bump it up to 1.5 times speed now, and we're going to see some placements of houses. We've got the warehouse up and going. Of course, in between the trees and the berries, very nice. What's the machine gun done? Same thing. He's built a couple houses just to get his pop going, and then he's kind of moved by the looks of it to try and build more of a wall for himself. I'm gonna guess. The scouts. Let's see how the scouts are doing. Here we go. Marmelada sent his scout directly along the front. Oh, he's found a shoreline here. He's gonna send another scout to go and find that. To go and follow that, I presume, to look for any fish. It's just my guess. Obviously, it's hard to predict what this guy, obviously, me and him are not on the same level, but that's what I imagine he would be doing. How's Yellow doing here? Yellow has, yeah, a little bit different. He hasn't found his water to his south yet, just yet. He's got a temple queued ready to go, and the fight pits are coming up. Let's compare that to this player here in the red. What's he doing? His temple goes down now. Okay. How's it going with workers? 27. 27. All right. I suppose at this stage of the game, you'd have to be making a mistake to have a difference, really, wouldn't you? Not too much action so far. So while they're kind of setting up, let's have a little look at the map. It does seem like there actually isn't much support on the water in terms of small fish, but it could be useful to fish later. Especially if the players go Asia, they really require these large fish deposits. Are so much more efficient than poultry yards. I've noticed this a thing, like I think I've said it in my last 1v1 video, where players are building their fight pits, and then they don't like produce it, and it's not like a Stone Age rush. They wait until they hit the Metal Ages, so they have the food production to sustain the fight pits. So that's what I imagine is happening here. It looks like our red player is doing the same thing. Okay, I'm going to speed it up a little bit now. Jump to ×4 speed till we see some stuff go down, but you can have a little look at the warehouse placements here and the fact that he's continuing to build his wall all the way. No gaps. Is that a gap? Maybe. Nope. Doesn't look like it, but I can't really be sure in this game. You never fucking know. What's going on this side? So both players gone Asia. The house is immediately upgraded by the machine gun in yellow. Same with red. Interesting that he didn't upgrade the warehouses. Is it because he wanted the pop cap faster than he wanted the warehouse efficiency? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yellow's done his. He's got his pier coming up. Red's got his pier already. Quite a very quiet game so far. We're 7.5 minutes in. And both players are really going for that economy. Okay, what's going on? Ah, it's the scout. It's the scout's being hit. Let me slow it down to ×2 speed now. The scout's being cleared by the yellow's spearman. He's got his own fishing ships up. How many fishing ships on this side too? Big difference, man. Look at the fish. Look at the numbers coming in. 55 each, right? Compared to what? Compared to 44. Also, you have to pay for this meat. You don't have to pay for those. The Great Wall of Houses continues. Right, so this is interesting. So how many barracks versus how many shooting ranges? 3 shooting ranges, and he's going for 6 barracks. Now that he's almost made it, let's have a look at what he's doing at the front. His spearman comes storming in. He might have caught, oh, good repair in there. He might have caught yellow off guard. Boar as well. Let's find out. Is he going to repair that? Is he going to let it go? Man, he shouldn't have moved them away. And the workers run into the towers to hide. Oof. One goes down. Immediately takes them out and carries them working. I do think that's important to point out, so I'm going to slow it down to 1.5. I know it may not seem like much to some of you players, but to others, you might feel like when this is happening in your base, you know, everything has to stop, and you have to stop the attack at all costs, and none of your workers are working. But not these players, man. The second it's safe, they come back out and start collecting resources again, because that's how you're going to be able to bounce back from something like this. How are you going to bounce back if all your workers are hiding and not collecting? A lot of towers here. Where are Red's reinforcements? Oh, there they are in the middle of the map. I was going to say, I'm surprised if he hasn't sent in more. So Yellow's just cleared it, and he has reached Iron Age. He's already got Middle Ages queued. Before we watch what happens here, let's go and see where Red is at. So Red is also... wow, man. It's 11 minutes, 40 seconds in, and he is halfway to Middle Ages pretty much. So it's not just about the attack. He's probably doing a lot of stuff at home. In terms of casting, it's interesting to show the fights, right? Look at this arch. He's just wiping him out. Repairing. Is he repairing? No, he's not repairing. He's just very busy fighting. It's interesting to show the fights, right? But, you know, I've said it before in one of my other videos, like, the battle is really at home, and it's about eco-management. And I think Red is doing a decent job there, that is for sure. He's expanded out here. Interesting that he's got 4 towers queued. Is that how many you need to defend an expansion? Take notes, people. Take notes. This bit here could probably use moving on. Maybe when this is ready, send it that way. I don't know. Oh, more action. A little bit of a clash in the center. I don't know if Yellow was expecting this. I'm not sure. Maybe he just sort of decided I need to push out. Meanwhile, in his actual base, the pier is being destroyed. There's a lot of stuff going on in these games at the same time. Yeah, the houses. Obviously, these houses are so... like, they're easy buildings to take down, and they cost wood to make, and at this stage of the game you really need your wood. So it's very easy wins by destroying houses, but the biggest win is the fact that all these fishing ships are now doing nothing. Let's see if he can do something back to make up for that. He's going to see this Middle Ages, and he's going to get a bit scared, I guess. Well, how's he doing? He's not too far himself. Okay, he's going to get some of these workers. You know what? He probably could have gone for his pier. He probably doesn't know it's there. He doesn't know it's there, but like, if he had enough time to think about it, I would imagine Mr. Machine Gun would go, well, hold on, if I put my pier there, then he probably put his pier there. Let me go and take that thing out. Let's see what else is going on here. So the workers go and continue to build more piers, especially as the fish here begin to deplete. There's still plenty here. The same way you'd build a warehouse closer to the trees, right? When your trees the tree line starts to disappear, you also build another pier to be closer to the fish. Same way. Right, I've got one spearman chasing an archer here. He's probably going to die eventually. At least he's got his eco back on this side. The workers have leveled up here, ready to collect some extra metal. But how is his production doing? He's just invested purely on the shooting ranges, and now the heavy archers are starting to come out. I suppose if he's behind on economy, it's not the worst thing. I am curious though, like, I genuinely do wonder, you know, I do like to play a lot of Asia. I'm like, how much should I invest in the melee barracks? I mean, Red here says quite a lot. A lot. That's interesting. How is he building a shooting range, even though he's Middle Ages? Did he have it already started, and then he only just finished building it now? Because you definitely can't start to build one of these once you reach Middle Ages. That must have been what he done. Why would he do that? Was it an accident? Was he planning to get extra shooting ranges later? I honestly don't know. Maybe because he's quite low on wood. So at the moment, he was probably low on wood earlier and thought, let me save it. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. You tell me, guys. Still the shooting ranges from Yellow. You know, our archers are a great way to defend. We got 2 towers next to this one. Archers are a great way to defend. So if you're feeling like, damn, I'm on the back foot, it's better to invest in archers than it is to invest in melee troops. Oh, he's splitting up south and north. He spotted this, but has he spotted the north? Let me just jump to him and let's have a look. He hasn't seen it. He probably hasn't seen it. Oh boy. Oh, here it comes. The deer are the giveaway. Something's coming. There we go. As the old song goes, what's that coming over the hill? If you know, you know. It is the red monster. He starts taking out these Metal Age archery ranges, which, remember, cannot be replaced now that he is at Middle Ages. This is a glitch, by the way. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Guess because I changed division a bit. He's just looking for workers. He's just like, oh, where are the workers? I'll forget it. Let me take the houses. They're easy to destroy. Let me just try and fix this because I'm not sure what's glitching out here. Okay, there we go. It's fixed now that I've swapped back to Marmelada's view. So we'll just keep it like this going forwards. Okay. Yeah, the archer's defending well here. So not too bad, not too bad. You know, obviously all of this happened down here as well, but like it was a fight, right? So I don't think he lost too much, you know. All things considered, I think Yellow came out of that well. I was expecting worse, but he's done well there. What's that? Is that? Oh, I didn't get to catch what that was. I probably think it was a deer, probably. Nice one. So he's catching deer even at this stage. Heavy archers. He's sending in Ashigaru here. You can see where they're going now, thanks to this dotted line as well. I can only see the player that I've clicked on though, so I can't see his when I click him. So I can only see if I swap to him. You can see his point of view, his resources now. You can see where he's going as well. But let me just, like I said earlier, let me keep it on reds just to stop the glitching. Okay, the defense play. Let's see how it goes. Man, he's just so many dudes just come storming out to defend. Meanwhile, in his own base, he's losing more at Metal Lane. Just, you know what, I'm going to slow it down to just standard 1 speed now so we can try and catch as much as possible. So, to the north, we've got archers harassing his workers. This is actually a really good play from Machine Gun. It's probably the most significant thing he's done in his base, I'd say. Meanwhile, down here, his split attack has been countered. I mean, that's fine. It was a distraction, so he could do all of this. I don't know how many workers he killed, but, you know, a lot of them had to stop working. Meanwhile, in his own base, he's also doing a bunch of worker damage, so it's kind of evening out. Workers down here are also getting kind of a bit harassed, but he is defending this part. I'd say overall that interaction did look like it came out on top for red here. Probably, especially seeing as workers are still dying. Meanwhile, on the yellow side here, yeah, I mean, they're still not collecting, fair enough. You know, they're still not collecting, but I think overall he lost less. In fact, let's do a little count, yeah? Let's do a little count. So, red. There we go. Meanwhile, look how many were vacant there. That's funny. Meanwhile, okay, so I'd say that is a bit of a difference there, isn't it? Quite a difference. It looks like it's starting to go red's way, and now I mean, quite curious actually. So they stay on. They seem to like get to Middle Ages so fast, but then these players hang around for a while. Like they don't just jump to late Middle Ages as soon as they can. It's interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, now that he's started to build the stables, if I had to guess, I'd say Ronin are coming out of there to continue the harassment. Yellow's got his upgraded shooting ranges now. If I could be so bold, as to make suggestions for Yellow, I kind of feel like he needs more production buildings in this right now. Maybe he just can't afford it. Let's just check his resources. I guess he's struggling with food. I don't know. I feel like he needs to do. I feel like he needs to do something. He needs to do something. He should have stables of his own, because his harassment journey over here was one of the best things he did. If he made some of his own stables, he could keep doing that. He can keep the archers for defending, and he could use stables to go forwards. Anyway, guys, again, I feel like bad, like trying to give these amazing players like advice, but that's how it looks to me anyway. Feel free to, if you want you guys watch this or anyone else, feel free to tell me why that's possibly wrong. Samurai looking very cool here on the way in. East Asia versus East Asia feels like a previous meta, eh? It's interesting. I always everyone was saying it's an Eastern Europe meta, but I wonder if it's just like by chance that both these players have gone East Asia, or do they still prefer East Asia for these small maps, these 1v1s? Man, this is bad. These guys are getting cut up. He can't even go in there because he would just get destroyed so quickly because it's still a Metal Ages one. Oh boy. We'll just zoom out so we can catch a bit of everything. He's trying to defend. Yes, he does have these 2 barracks, which is how I saw his samurai earlier, coming to fight the samurai here. But still, like, I would have gone for stables myself. Well, no, that's not true. If it was me, I would have lost by now. But if it was like me with hindsight, I would have gone for stables by now, I think. Okay, how are we doing? He's Ashigara look cool. Who's seen Shogun? Man, that show is so good if you ain't seen it. And it's not like a lot of the modern dog shit coming out nowadays. It's actually a good show, so I do recommend watching Shogun. Obviously, whatever means you want to watch it online, that's up to you. I won't judge you. I have found alternate ways myself, but it's up to you. It's a great show though. Check it out if you don't mind subtitles, of course, because the Japanese people speak Japanese. Anyway, more and more amassing of troops for another attack, I guess. It's interesting. Is it because he's busy that he's not sending them forward, or is he trying to create a bigger mass of units? I'm not sure. Interesting. I would have expected him to maybe build another pier here, or maybe he knows there's a tiger there, because the fishing ships are starting to have to travel a little bit of a long way. I'm not sure. Guess he's just so busy, man. You know, it takes a lot of attention to win a game. What's going here? What's going on here? Damn, these guys got a lot of fishing ships though, don't they? Like, absolutely loads. That's way more than I'd make. I'd normally make like 5 or something, but I need to change that. I need to build way more. How about you guys? How do you feel your play compares to this? Ooh, cheeky junk! Yeah, go on, send it, man! Send it, that would be such a big blow! Oh shit, this is scary. This is scary. How's their tech going? So yellow's going towards late Middle Ages. Red's going towards late Middle Ages. Alright, let me speed up because it's been on ×1 speed for a little while. I'm going to go back to ×2, yeah? Otherwise the video might drag on a bit too long. Okay. Some combat here. But there's also some combat down here, just to point you out the harassment of the workers. So it's almost like this fight up here. It's not like entirely a distraction, but it's a bit like a distraction because it's the cavalry doing some serious damage at bottom. So let me slow it down to ×1.5 and show you. Oh, I couldn't. Yeah. Well, I mean, it looked like it was good damage down there. Now he's on the back foot, so he's running away. He's like, oh, better not lose any more troops. I've done what I came here to do. He's got a couple more Ronin. Are they going to turn around and go? Very cool models. That weapon looks very heavy. Okay. Oh, here we go. The junks. This is what I was waiting for. Don't start shooting that tiger. Oh, has he seen it? Did he see it? Oh, he's sailed too close to the shore. Oh no. Because obviously, you know, you get vision, right, on your territory. But he was too close, just sailing too close to the shore, so he actually got the vision. Oh, he's made his own junk in time. Oh, junk, sir. Oh, no. Oh, it was a good try, man. It was a good try, Mr. Machine Gun. I will remember that. I will remember that, guys. When you're sending ships round, do not hug the coastline. Even if you think it's the fastest way there, do not hug the coastline. Interesting that there was one here, and then I missed that getting destroyed. I wonder if it was the cavalry that did that. Yes, it was, because look, they're over here destroying this one. Well, this one doesn't matter as much, to be fair, if he does lose this one, because there's no fish around here, really. It's this one that he wants to keep. And the houses. Yeah, I mean, you can't lose those, man. Come on, you got to do something about this. Yashigaro come in. What's he got? More shooting ranges. Oh, he's there. He's at the late Middle Ages. Where's Red? He's sending a lot of his own junks, but there's nothing on this side. Oh, there is. He started to fish. Okay, well, not for long, probably. How's it going on the south for him? He started to fish there as well. It's funny, they've both got 2 in it. They mirror these players. These players mirror each other in a lot of ways. Man, it's so annoying when you play as Asia. Like, look how fucking far the domestic fowl walk. It's just so annoying. With the meat decay and everything, it's just like, by the time you walk all the way there, come back, walk all the way there, it's just ridiculous, man. Like, I don't know. Oh, have they slowed that down? I could have sworn that was faster before. It's still annoying. Especially if, especially if you get, like, harassed and your workers have to stop collecting for a while. All that meat is decaying while they're hiding. It's just so annoying. Okay. Horses realize they can't achieve much here, they back up. Meanwhile, over here, Ashigaru Yari slashing up the archers. Heavy archers still coming out all the way to this point in the game. You know they're good units when you can do that. The samurai come forwards. He backs up. Marmelada isn't all about macro. He's got that micro too. And there goes those two fish and chips we mentioned earlier. Yeah, he's got no junk coming out there. Definitely dead. He's going again. He's going to try and do some harassment here. Oh, he's even scouted him. That's interesting that he keeps his scout alive all the way to this point in the game. Huh. It's very interesting. Oh no, that is bad, isn't it? That is so bad. Man, I felt that pain. He couldn't get past these trees. Damn. It's not the worst loss, but remember, all these little losses, they add up. Here we go. He's got his stables now. Oh, he's queued abstracts. There we go. Recently did a best country video. There we go, abstract for East Asia. And I did talk about how the fact that abstracts, when paired with those East Asian Middle Ages units, you know, these archers that cost 80 food, for example, is a really good combination. Then you can go into something like cavalryman, for example, and you can still sustain, like, because Industrial Revolution is a very expensive age, right? But if you've got cheap Middle Ages units to support them, you're more likely to survive. Are they going to run past each other? It's like bus drivers waving. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, he's spotted him now. He's spotted him now. But yeah, and what I did say in that video is I think I said if I had to, like, I was like, it was very close. I was like, is India better when you go East Asia, or is abstract better? India, abstract, India, abstract. And I talked about both of them and why they're good. And I think I put India in first place. I was like, well, probably India, you know, because like they were meta for so long, you know, with the elephant machine gunners and stuff. Damn, he's really doing what he can to stop this. Even his Ronin are getting involved, but that's not the only thing going on. There's fighting going on here. But yeah, anyway, so it seems these players disagree with me, or maybe they just chose to go abstract, and so there you go. A minor amendment to my previous video, I would say. Maybe India second place for East Asia. In the abstract first, India second. I would probably say China third place and Japan fourth place. Probably is my what I would say. Ooh, warship here, but it's not doing much. He's a busy guy. 2 kills on him. Man, these ships are in big trouble, you know. These ships are in big trouble. He doesn't know. God, that could be a crushing blow. But he's doing more. He'd rather do other things. So the Ronin go in. Oh, nice. You see how he kind of moved? He was like, nope. He's trying to like make the workers have to walk longer journey to get to the tower by walking around. He's like body blocking, you know. Meanwhile, over here, hand cannons are making a difference probably. Yeah, a lot of explosions here. Harquebusiers on both sides. Man. How's he doing on his abstracts? He's halfway there, and as you can see from the top of the screen, because we're on red player's view, he's very close to reaching. Ah, and there we go. 10 kills, man! 10 fishing ships, fuck me. That, honestly... Look, I'm no pro, but... Oh, fuck, this is bad too. But yeah, I was like, I'm no pro, but I think that might have been one of the biggest blows of the game. Fucking hell, it's a lot of damage types. Oh, it's all the different guns, right? I see, I see. Well, there we go. He is our abstract now. You can see my local time. Oh boy. Oh man, this is bad. He's got his own ships, but they're kind of going the wrong way. I guess he wants to take his fishing ships, like, counter. I guess he's like, oh, well, I already lost mine, so maybe I can go and take his. Hey man, respect for not giving up. Stay in there. The samurai. Yeah. It's interesting. They really prioritize peers, don't they? They really and only two mounted samurai is all it takes. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Prioritize peers is a good takeaway from this. I mean, obviously, I kind of already knew that, but like, they really seem to focus on it. I guess because the peers are often in places that aren't as safe. All right, the hand cannon's coming in. Their stables have all upgraded, and he's making the cavalryman. There you go. 180 food, 50 woods, 2 population. How does that compare to the previous like Ronin and Samurai he was sending out? Let me check his ones. 252, 250 and 80. Oh, Mountain Samurai don't cost any wood. So that's very interesting. 200 food, 50 wood. Whereas 180, 50 wood. Cavalrymen of Abstract are cheaper than Ronin. Fuck me, I did not know that. And they're upgraded in probably every way as well. Jesus. Yeah, what a natural transition when you're playing East Asia and you're already doing that strategy. Oh man, this is bad. The hand cannons are so expensive. And apparently the cavalrymen are so cheap, relatively. He's got a swarm coming out to defend. Yellow's not giving up. No, I spoke too soon. He says GG. It really was GG, guys. Both these players played really well. Red showing us how it's done. And Yellow, honestly, like, don't sleep on this guy. This player is amazing. And the fact that he could hold up against Marmelada for this long, I think is actually a testament to how good of a player he is as well. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Catch you in the next one. Peace.